Player 120 is one of the easiest powers to get, but is it actually worth using? This power gives you a takedown ability that ragdolls players after a short animation. It also does a good chunk of damage, but only in certain games. There aren't many games this power can be useful in, but that doesn't mean it's completely trash. The first game is probably the best time to use this power because unlike a push, this power ragdolls players vertically. So you can do a ton of damage and maybe even combo it with a push. One huge issue is that if you land a takedown, it'll sometimes move your character, causing you to take damage too. 120 is risky to use here, but can be pretty strong. Lights Out is one of the games where 120 actually does good damage, which should make it pretty good here. If you time it right, you can even land a few hits after the takedown. But there is one huge limiting factor, which is the range. You have to be super close to land the takedown, and unless you catch someone standing still, it's basically impossible to land it. The cooldown is also really long, so it's not going to be too helpful here. Hide and Seek is where this power should be the best because this power is based off of 120 beating up Seekers. But for some reason, you can't use this power on Seekers as a hider. They should definitely change this next update because that's what Player 120 is iconic for. You can use it as a Seeker, but the range of being so bad makes it really hard to land unless you catch a hider off guard. It's really bad in this game, so there's no point in even trying. This power is arguably the worst in Mingle for two reasons. It throws players upwards, which is completely useless for getting people out of rooms, and you can easily get pushed or choked while you're in the takedown animation. There's literally no practical use for it in this game. Player 120 is one of the few powers in this game that deserves its rarity because it isn't very good at all.